Have you ever wondered what secrets are hidden in places you're not allowed to go? Get ready for an adventure as we reveal the top forbidden places you'll never forget. From mysterious ghost towns to sacred sites, these destinations are full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Are you up for a challenge? Let's begin. Number 1. Pripyat. Imagine a city frozen in time, where the sounds of laughter and play have vanished, replaced by an eerie silence. This is Pripyat, a once bustling city in Ukraine, now forbidden and off-limits to all. Let's uncover the story of this place, filled with mystery and sadness. Imagine a busy city, where families lived and worked together. But one day, everything changed. On April 26, 1986, the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant had a terrible accident. A reactor exploded, sending a cloud of radioactive material into the air. This disaster turned Pripyat into a forbidden place, unfit for human habitation. Scientists measured the radiation levels in Pripyat after the accident, and the numbers were staggering. Radiation is a dangerous thing that can harm living organisms. In some areas, the levels were so high that even short exposure could cause severe health problems. As a result of radiation, the city had to be evacuated. People had to leave their homes, their belongings, and their memories behind. The Pripyat became a ghost town frozen in time. Even now, Pripyat is off-limits to people because it's still not safe to be there. Despite this, nature has begun to reclaim the abandoned city. Trees grow through cracks in the pavement, and wildlife roams the streets. It's a sad reminder of what can happen when things go wrong with nuclear power, but it's also a lesson to always be careful and think about safety. Number 2. Niihau. Imagine an island, where only a few special people are allowed to go, where the waves tell stories of long ago, and the wind whispers tales of the past. This is Niihau, the forbidden island of Hawaii with a unique story. Picture a beautiful island, like a hidden gem, with crystal clear waters and greenery. But why is Niihau considered forbidden? Let's dive into its story and find out. The island of Niihau was bought by Elizabeth Sinclair in 1864 from Kingdom of Hawaii, and since then it's been off-limits to most people. Her descendants, the Robinson family, still own and operate the island today. Only a few, like native Hawaiians and special guests, can visit. This makes Niihau mysterious and intriguing. Scientists have studied Niihau and found some fascinating things. For example, the island is home to rare animals like the Hawaiian monk seal and the nene goose. The coral reefs surrounding the island are also bursting with colorful fish and other marine life. But why Niihau is kept off-limit? It's partly to protect its natural beauty and the unique way of life of its inhabitants. By limiting visitors, the island can remain a sanctuary for its people and wildlife. So, even though we can't explore Niihau, we can still appreciate its beauty and importance. Some places are meant to be cherished from afar, preserving their magic for generations to come. Number 3. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Imagine a special place hidden deep within a frozen mountain in Norway. Picture a giant freezer, but instead of ice cream, it holds something even more important. Seeds from all over the world. But why is it called forbidden? Well, it's not really forbidden in a scary way. It's just that not everyone can go inside. Only a few people, like scientists and experts, are allowed to visit. Now, let's talk about why the seed vault is so important. You see, seeds are like tiny treasure chests filled with potential to grow all kinds of plants. But sometimes, things like natural disasters or wars can destroy crops and make it hard to find good seeds to grow new plants. That's where the seed vault comes in. It's like a backup plan for world's plants. Inside there are over a million different kinds of seeds, stored in special containers to keep them safe and frozen. So even if something bad happens, we'll still have them seeds to help us grow food and keep our planet green. Even though most of us can't go inside the seed vault, we can still appreciate its importance. It's like a hidden treasure, safeguarding the future of our planet's plants and helping us all to live better lives. Enjoying journey with us? Subscribe to our channel for a regular dose of mind-bending explorations. Your subscription not only keeps you updated, but also supports us in creating more thought-provoking videos. Subscribe now and be part of our community. Number 4. Jingsu National Security Education Museum. Imagine a museum in China, where secrets are kept hidden and stories of spies fill the air. This is Jingsu National Security Education Museum, a place not open to everyone, where classified information about China's security is kept. Why is it forbidden? Well, it's not because it's dangerous, but because it holds secret information. Only a few people can go inside and learn about China's security. Inside, visitors can see spy gadgets and tools used for surveillance. While we may not have exact numbers and data about what's inside, we can imagine it's filled with interesting things related to security. We can picture the museum's intrigue and secrecy, where visitors get a peek into the world of spies and intelligence. Though most of us may never visit this museum, it's a reminder of the complex world we live in and the need to stay aware to keep our country safe and protect sensitive information. Number 5. SE Grand Shrine. Imagine a sacred place hidden deep within the forests of Japan, where ancient rituals have been performed for over 1,000 years. This is a place of great importance and strict traditions. But why is it forbidden? Well, it's not because it's dangerous, but because some areas are considered too sacred to be disturbed. Only priests and the imperial family are allowed inside these special places. We may not have enough data about the shrine, but we can understand its significance by learning about its history and cultural importance to Japan. We can imagine the serene beauty of the shrine, surrounded by ancient trees and flowing streams. We can picture the rituals and ceremonies that have been passed down through generations, adding to the shrine's rich history. Though we may never enter the forbidden areas of the ISE Grand Shrine, it reminds us of the enduring traditions and spiritual practices that shape Japanese culture. It's a place that leaves a lasting impression on all who encounter its mystique. Number 6. Mount Athos. Imagined place in Greece, where monks have lived in solitude and prayer for centuries, away from the hustle and bustle of the modern world. This is Mount Athos, a forbidden place where only men are allowed to visit. But why is it forbidden? Well, it's not because it's dangerous, but because it's considered a sacred place dedicated to prayer and contemplation. Women are not allowed to set foot on the mountain, and even men need special permission to visit. Mount Athos is considered one huge monastery. It is a sacred place dedicated to Virgin Mary. According to tradition, the Virgin Mary was blown off course while sailing to Cyprus and landed on Mount Athos. She loved the place so much that she prayed to her son Jesus to grant it to her as her own. Jesus agreed, and since then, land has been called the Garden of the Mother of God in her honor. The Virgin Mary is the sole representative of her sex on Mount Athos. This respect for Virgin Mary extends to both humans and domestic animals, except for cats, which are allowed despite being female. Though we may never set foot on Mount Athos, its presence serves as a reminder of the enduring power of faith and the importance of preserving sacred spaces for future generations. It's a place that captures imagination and leaves a lasting impression on all who hear its stories. Here's a question for you. Which of these forbidden places do you find most interesting? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 7.
Isla de las Muñecas.
Imagine a small island surrounded by dark water, where thousands of dolls hang from trees, and their empty eyes staring at you. This is the Island of the Dolls in Mexico, a place that feels scary and forbidden. But why is it forbidden? Well, the island lacks electricity and running water, and it's forbidden to build any concrete constructions on the island. The Island of the Dolls is now accessible to the public by gondola-like boats called trajineras. Since the island became open to the public, there have been reports of the dolls moving their heads, arms, and even opening their eyes. Some people believe the dolls are haunted by spirits. Imagine the island covered in hundreds of dolls of various styles and colors, creating surreal and unsettling atmosphere. Picture locals sharing stories about the island's past, warning others to stay away. Though we may never visit the Island of the Dolls, its legend reminds us of the power of stories and the mysteries that surround us. It's a place that sparks our imagination and leaves a lasting impression. Thank you for joining us on this amazing adventure discovering secrets of our planet. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending explorations. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching. Until next time.